Yeah, that's my wife. I don't want to say too much, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it hurts you when you see so much wrongness in the world. Although I was a bad guy, I can see all the mistakes that I made. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like the way I see how the world is today. And I see how people just don't seem to care about the world. And what amazes me so much is that I can't see no way out of dying. I can't. I can't see no way out of not paying for the things that you done wrong. I can't. But it still bothers me when I see how simple following God seems to be, and don't nobody want to do it. Everybody seems to be wanting all the pleasures of the world. I know by what I see because that's how I was. Wanted all the pleasures that I can find, from here to Thailand to all them little places, because I was in the military. I wanted the pleasures of the world, and I see during this travel that I was taking, I made all kind of mistakes. And I could see it just as plain as I could see my ugly tail on this little video thing. And you talking about somebody ugly? I'm so ugly that you call me ugly Sam. But the thing that I got out of it, I don't hold no punches, I don't lie, and I don't do none of that no dirty, nasty stuff on my wife. And I finally learned how to put my wife in my heart, and that's who remains in my heart. Yeah, I ain't gonna say we don't have no arguments, and sometimes we don't fuss and stuff like that, because I think every relationship goes through that, whether you're struggling to be right or whether you're struggling to be wrong. I think there always comes a time within a relationship where both parties have to be right. And it's hard to get two people to do everything the same way. And that's what I might talk a little bit about this time. That might be a little bit different because basically I'm looking at my own faults. And after looking at my own faults, I see where I made a lot of mistakes. And I always never try to repent. But a lot of that repenting and stuff like that, I didn't know that much about it. Because really, my grandma really raised me and my brother and sister, you know. And so I think my mama left us when we were about 4 and 5, so that's some of the reasons why we caught so much trouble. We didn't have an adult of us trying to make sure that we knew the right way. And then now that we do know some of the right ways to go, it still seems to be hard on us. But I'm happy. I'm super, super happy because I can see a little bit. Now I can't see all the things. I can't see all the ways that the devil be coming at me, because most of the time it comes around your children, the people you care so much about. And and you know, when you care so much about your kids, those kind of emotions are the ones the hardest to get rid of. But you do have to make the sacrifice for your kids and everything else, but you can't lose your whole soul on it. Me, myself, I like the way I feel about God. And I like what God done showed me about how he want me to be. He want me to treat people like I would want to be treated, and do all the right things from the heart. Now, I understand about the heart because the heart helped me all the time. And I see how I'm quick to stray away from the heart. But I see the heart because the heart is the one that spread all those emotions that the devil be trying to trick us up on to keep us doing bad. Now, as long as he can sit back and laugh at us and knowing that we doing bad and we got some kind of problem gonna come to us for everything that we do bad, because God ain't gonna reward us. That goes all the way back to God. So who without sin cast the first stone. And so you can't cast the first stone and you know you bad, and the devil be sitting inside you because he be done jumped on you when you were real young. I think I might have said this once before. He be done jumped on you when you're real young, and so he try to have it where he can go in and out you at will, and you don't even know that he's there. And you be thinking, you be making the decisions, but truly you're not. Truly you're not. But that goes all the way back to Jesus Christ when he said, I search the realms of the heart. He ain't said nothing about the mind. He ain't said nothing about the soul, but you and I both know where the soul is. He ain't said nothing. He said, I search the realms of your heart. He's seeing what emotions that you sending out from the heart. And that's what the devil knows, and he'll try to hide in them as long as he can to keep you from seeing that he's the one in control. And he always make you think, let you think that you're in control, but you ain't never in control. Never. He just ain't going to let nobody be in control right down here on the face of the earth. But so many people think they're in control, but they don't know this whole little process that we got, that we have to fight through. This little process, what I'm talking about, is those emotions. Now you go on to those feelings and the six senses and all them kind of things. Now you can almost see where you can get off on the wrong sense, on the wrong thing, and then you'll be lost. But you gotta, about the whole sense of fear, about the whole sense of taste, about the whole sense of, it's about 5 or 6 of them. I think it's 6 senses that we got, and a few more stuff that goes on along with them. But he uses all those things, and then you got that rough one with that imagination that brings most of the feelings from the outside in into the heart. But those feelings there is the one that you have to watch, because once those old eyes, all hearing, they there too, and once those eyes bring that, then it come inside your brain and jump on that imagination, and then it causes more problems in a human being life than anything. But most of the people never watch the senses, and they don't watch them eyes. That one of the major things that bring all kind of bad stuff from the outside in. But that's why God tell you, he search the realms of the heart. He don't mess with those senses out there, because just to sure you start dealing with those senses, you gonna make some mistakes, and you ain't gonna never know who's running the show in your life, and you always want to be in control of your life. Okay, for instance, like I think I might have said in one of the other statements that I talked about, how that imagination, you look at the woman and then you bring it in, boy, she's so fine. I think I might have said that in one of the other ones. And then you bring it in, then there you go, bringing it right to your heart. And so, well, then that's why God searched the realms of your heart to see if the devil done got into your heart, so he can push out all the bad feelings within you that rob you of your eternity. Now the eternity is there for you. It is there. But most people just don't know that they killed themselves, because you do have that opportunity. When that feeling be coming, you have that opportunity to say, no, I'm not going to do it. And that's when you'll be in control of this whole reality that we got. Okay, now with the reality, that's why when that imagination works, it's trying to bring those feelings to that reality. In reality, just like anything else, you get it set down in your heart strong enough and good enough, it's going to stay there for a long time. Your mind, you have to watch, but the mind will be unforgotten. That it's sitting down there, and then no sooner the devil need to use it, he'll run back up and grab it and use it. Okay, using it, that means it's sitting down there waiting inside of you, so the devil can come and use it and cause you to act a certain way. And then there you go, being to hurt somebody and being lost your eternity because some of them messed up feeling that, like the way some of the, during the flood, some of the people say, oh, if I only would have known. But then God said, you knew. But most of the people being got trapped. And then they being been in it so long, they think that stuff that's sitting down in their reality is they'll been there forever, because they can think about it when it's sitting in your reality. I mean, you can think about it. So they think that's them. But that's one of the biggest tricks that the devil can play on us, and he always robs us of our eternity. And that's the people that during the flood time were saying, if I only would have known. But this thing about God is really, really simple. If you see that those emotions that come in through here on those senses, the smell, the taste, and those are coming through there on those senses, and those stuff that being got put into your reality and stuff like that. But you have to be really, really careful about that. But most of the people don't do that. That's the only fault that I have about some of the churches. They'll get up there and you hear this one, and you don't know what they're saying. They're Italian kind of speaking, and then you don't know what some of the English people saying, and you ain't got no good foundation, so they're talking plain and simple, so you can understand it. But sometimes God, he said, well, I'm searching the realms of the heart. God come walking up through there, okay, this one worthy to be saved. I'm going to give him this, I'm going to give this one that, give him this. And then here come your knowledge and your understanding about this reality. Oh, boy, I'm going to tell you something else before I forget it, because I know so much stuff sitting down into my reality that I never get a chance to talk about, because it's hard for me to hold my reality together when every second of the day something jigging at you, trying to make you go against God. Everything. And that's all they do. And then just so happen they got this money situation in there, and they got all the taxes and all the government, and find out people stealing everything we got. We ain't hardly got a chance to make it through there. But we have to. Now this is the truth. You have to stay in your heart. I was looking at a movie. I liked the way it looked. I liked it because it gave me a little hope. I think it was Secretary. That's that horse that on the last of the radio. I don't care if it was a figment of people's imagination and said it didn't do it, or if the horse was dope, or something like that. I know it gave me strength for me to use my imagination and think. boy, God was good. Here come God. And that horse went there. 1 length, 2 length, 3 length, 4 length, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 10 length. It just, I learned how to feed my heart. Well, when I say feed my heart, okay, here come that feeling come. Yeah, okay. And then I go right to my heart. And then I catch up to my heart. And then I just let that feeling just run all the way through me, all the way down to my heart, my toes, my everything else, and just go. Oh, he come. Oh, he 20 lengths, he 30 lengths in the lead. I feel it. I learned how to feed my heart that way. And so hardly ever you'll ever catch me not feeding my heart. I have to feed my heart because that's what Jesus said he searched. Now, if Jesus said he gonna search the realms of your heart, and then you ain't feeding your heart, what else he gonna find? Them are dirty. Oh, they used to look out there, ooh, but she butt naked halfway, jigging around on the floor, on the damn floor. Okay, the devil feed all the time. Feed the whole human body. The whole human body. But that's what you don't never want to do. Feed the devil. Hey, devil, get him here. You like this? Look how she looking. Look how she, ooh, boy, she dancing so pretty. I feed my heart on goodness. And some kind of way I got way. I can't think bad and do bad. I can't want to hurt people. Now, I'm still going through little changes right now with my family and my kids and my wife and everything. I ain't going through no changes, but sometimes the people the closest to you is the ones that the devil try to come and grab and always put you through the test with them. Because a lot of my people don't know this type stuff that I walk around here every day and be feeling instead of feed my heart. And knowing I'm 73 years old. I'm an old man, and it's time for me to die. I can't say that too much because everybody seems to think that it's something bad, but which it ain't. I haven't seen nobody yet that lives forever and ever and ever. Nobody but Jesus. I haven't seen nobody, and they still talking about Jesus right now. But they get mad at me because sometimes, how you put this in? I'm not here because I be in my heart, and hardly ever I can find them in their heart. And that's one of the hardest things that I have to learn to try to master. Because those feelings still come now. Those are the feelings that the devil try to use against me, you, everybody, the whole world. And let me tell you something, man. Let me see can I get this in thing. Let me see can I get this out to the world. And without bringing confusion. I don't like the sister and have confusion in it. They always tell me, oh, people can't live out in space. You crazy. This people this. And then people, religion this here, religion that there. And then you stand back and you look at it. You say, human being, oh, you can't get up by the moon. You can't do this here. Oh, the sun will get you. Oh, ain't we already in space? Why can't something else be living in a society almost just like ours, and live just like we? How long the Earth been here? Ain't that in space? Where the difference at in it? Oh no, you can't live out there in space. Ain't we already in space? that's one thing I never could understand, but I'm just getting in a position where I can look at it and try to understand it. China in space already, India in space already, Iran in space already. Now we don't know where these thoughts that they come from, like they gods, but they out there already, and we ain't. We out here, and that's what kind of jar me aloof from them. Sometimes when I seen it the other day, I said, "All right, we already in space. Couldn't it be a God right up there, like they said it is, just waiting to take us?" That's why I hate for people not to be able to see. I hate the people. I don't hate, no hate, but I hate for people to have such a hard time in trying to understand this reality that's before us. I think we should all try to understand we're already here. We just got to figure out how this here reality existed. That's all. We already here. But then you get with most of the scientists, most of the people and everything. Oh, we can't go out there. We can't. Maybe there's a limit to the distance you can go out there. And you can't get back or whatever. But we already there. We done been there. Done did that. We the one and got to come to terms with it in our heart. And I think that heart is the key. I really think that heart is the key to our existence forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Now that's the way I feel about it. I think God will come down here, and if you're a good person, because God don't care about two things. He gonna be good, or he gonna be let the devil have you, let you go and walk the bad road. And I think the good is always there for us. I get stupid sometimes and get in this here little world of existence. And most of the time, the stuff I be forgot that's in my past, trying to raise this ugly head up. And then when it raises its ugly head up, that means something back there I did bad. So then the devil step into that and try to make me forget and everything else. And then he try to torment me for even thinking like this. But see, I don't never lose too much sight of the negativity that was in my life. I know I ain't been no perfect person, but I know I try to do the best that I can, and I try to help people as much as I can. A lot of people don't appreciate it, but I try to do anything I can to help people. And I'm going to tell you something else I know, and I'm glad I learned. That the black man, some kind of way, that white man got to learn to love us. He got to learn it. That black ass nigga, ooh, he come in. I ain't letting him marry my daughter. That black ass nigga been in them fields them 400 years. He got a hell of a something that he have to prove to God that he is worthy to be in heaven. Okay, look at the black man. Look at him. Oh, he hate me. He hate me. He just here and he that there. Yeah. That white man don't learn to love you. You gotta learn to love that white man. That's how God is. I can't understand why people don't understand that. Okay, I can't like that white, that cracker that cracker this, that cracker that. Why is it like that? They're exploiting the badness that the devil bring to you. Why you can't just move on and realize how life truly is. You supposed to learn to love that white man. Hey, my sister married you. Oh yeah, everything nice. Why can't you learn to be like that? And what makes it so bad? That soul that's sitting down within us is not black or white. Those tribulations that we be going through, where the prejudice and everything that we have to try to conquer so we can make ourselves find pleasure or make God feel good about us, those are the things that's out here. But we ourselves don't want to feel that for nothing in the world. Your heart is the thing that you're going to need for your eternity. And the only thing that I can find that keep you from your heart is those messed up feelings. Oh, that cracker. Oh, that black ass nigga, we hung 5 of them the other night. And we gonna hang 5 of them. That type thing where you don't even try to get past that emotional state, that would drag you to hell. Gonna drag you straight to hell and take you for eternity. Now that's just the God heaven truth. But if you learn to love that black, and the black learn to love that white, oh, I have 400 years of this. Forget the 400 years. You have to learn to love. Love is the essence of a human being. It's deep down. What's that thing on my neck? I'm sorry. It kills me how ugly I am. But that thing, you need that really super bad. Now, if you can get past those little steps, here come that soul. Ain't no color, ain't no nothing, and it's God. And that's where you got that whole eternity right there in front of you. Here comes the soul. God ain't got no color to the soul. So here comes the soul. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Thank you for helping me understand just this little bit of life. Just this small amount of life. That's all, just this small amount of life. Let me understand it. I have such a hard time because so many people always coming at me, and always, they ain't right. Couldn't get in their heart to save their own life. And that's what makes it so hard for you. But all you gotta do is just wait a little while. God gonna be back. You can't see the oceans. You can't see the storms. You can't see all this other stuff coming up. You can't see it come out about a few more years. That whole Tampa, all of them gonna be covered. Not Tampa, just covered, but gonna be with a dip in there. It's gonna be an island. This whole backside gonna be an island. Can't see Florida, about to go. Can't see none of the stuff that we finna build up, trying to build it high, gonna be under the ground. I'm gonna give God all my heart. Everything I got, I give Him my life. That's the way I feel about it. I'm gonna give Him my life. I just wanted to talk a little about this side of it because this the side they've been coming to me and saying, telling me why wouldn't I tell the people about that sin coming up through there and how to prepare for it. Those emotions, all the thoughts and all the talking that you do. Why you ain't just tell them about them, the senses and stuff like that? Why you won't tell the people? And it's plain as day. Just like right is right, wrong is wrong. That's how simple it is. God ain't got but two things there. Ain't but two things there. And them senses show you that's all they there. And that's why God's so mad at us now. Man, he gonna kill all of us. Kill them all. Kill every last one of them. Hey, God, wait a minute now. It's around about 13, 14 billion people on the earth. Kill them all. Say about 64, 65,000. And the rest of them dying and going to hell. And what you mean, going to hell? You going to burn for eternity. Don't you know? Them big red things you keep going by, all them planets, all red, that's them people in hell burning. That's them that they burn. And that's all they worthy of. They can't do two things. Is it right or is it wrong? You can't do two things. Is it right or is it wrong? You're stupid. You're the stupid. These are the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. Now they got me around here wishing that God would come on and get me. Have me worried about this and worried about that, and if we gonna be able to buy the land, and how much money we got, if we broke, all kind of old stupid stuff. When the only thing you really supposed to be worried about is your soul. Is that gonna be somewhere burning forever? That's all you're supposed to worry about. Look how simple it was. It ain't like trying to remember every word in the Bible. It ain't like trying to remember every story that you get out of the Bible. It's nice, simple stuff. Treat people exactly how you want to be treated. Exactly how you want to be treated, that's how you treat people. And God will never leave you. And he'll never let nothing happen to you. That's how God is. But they're the dumbest people I ever seen. It seems like they're hard to reach. But when that fire hits you, that ain't gonna be hard to reach. No, that's just the God, that's how it is. And God is mad. I've been trying to get here to talk just about this side of it. I don't know how many of them things I done called myself wrote when I first started writing them. It looked like I was always off a little bit here, off that way, or crooked on this side of it, or crooked on that side of it. You know, it looked like I was always missing something, you know? But now, I'm not going to say I know everything, because I know that all these different philosophies that come up in religion that I know nothing about, but I do know I can feel my heart, and I can care about people. And I think that's all that really matters. Yeah, I guess so. I'm getting so skinny. I'm wondering what God mad at me about something. But I can't worry about that. I just gotta worry about my soul. Because I make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I find myself mad at my wife. You know, I think I criticize her the wrong way. Sometimes that devil, he be at me just, he be at me just as hard as he is about anybody else. I am not nobody special, because he come right there and get me too. And have me walk around here mad and everything else. But this how I like to be. I like to be in my heart. I like the part when Jesus said, I search the realms of the heart. I know he ain't said nothing about the mind. He ain't said nothing about your thoughts or nothing about, I search the realms of your heart to see where you at. Because he know that the heart gonna send out any kind of thought that come there that bring an emotion within you. He know that, and you can hide all you wanna, but you can't hide how you really feel about nothing, because that's the function of the heart to show just how you feel about life. But the eternity is right there before you. All you gotta do is treat people exactly how you want them to treat you. I guess the devil sometimes trying to do that, because most it look like everybody is against me. And that's the way I feel. That's the vibe sometimes I get. I be wishing I can go to bed at night sometimes and never wake up. I miss my son Derek. And a few more of them I miss. But I think not Derek, I'm talking about Josh. I miss Derek too, but I don't know if that was mine, I don't know who that was, because I was a devil and she was a devil too. But I'm going to try with all my heart to help as many people as I can. But there's just so much I can do. I'm not smart. You know, some of those people use words, I be listening to them, and they got words with me. With meaning way. Oh, buddy, but I'm not smart like that. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can talk from my heart. You know? That's where I try to live. I try to live out my heart. I don't care what nobody else try to do or what they try to do. Now, I ain't gonna say this part because I know I care about it. That's what I didn't want to say, but then I would be telling a lie. I care about the way everybody feels about this here road that we own, where we all gotta find our place in society and in this reality. We all gotta find that. And that's the way I feel about all that, but I think when we do find it and let God see how we are, I think eternity is ours. I think it's ours. And that's what I'm always trying to say. I'm going to die in my heart. I am. I don't walk around here scared to die and oh this and oh that. I know I'm getting older. And I know I'm getting closer and closer to my time. And I try to help my kids as much as I can. But they hurt so bad. Somebody you love and then you see they making mistakes. Now everything they done grew up and they still making bad mistakes. And then all of them got that money feeling. And how did me and Dina, work to get this house where we can get the money. You trying to tell us we broke? What did y'all bring to the table in the first place? No, we ain't necessarily broke, but y'all need to try to take responsibility and do what y'all need to do for the business. Because it's time for the mama and me to die. And they can't understand that. We ain't finna be here forever. She's 67 or 68 or something, and I'm 73. Ain't nothing left for us, excuse me, ain't nothing left for us but the graveyard. Excuse me. And you have to have a good idea, a good feel for life to understand that. I remember how stupid I was, 30, 40, 50 years old, and still didn't look and see the end of the road is getting nearer and nearer and nearer. And then here go me, 77 years old, so ugly that, where the women, all the women that used to run behind me, what happened to all of them? What happened? What happened to all of them? Stupid Sam should have been my name. Stupid Sam. And life is so short. It is so short. People don't have the slightest idea how short life is. You're supposed to make your mark on this earth and make sure you leave a good one there. So when God starts coming through, searching the realms of the heart, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see you. And you want him to find you. And pull you right on through this thing that we call life. And then when he pull you through, what you gonna do? You're gonna live forever, eternity. That's where you're gonna be. You're gonna be with God for eternity. What you mean with God? Oh man, what you talking about? I'm going over there and being there. He got a place over there, worse than Jurassic Park. Everything friends. Ain't no more danger, ain't no more nothing. I'm gonna ride me a dinosaur. I'm gonna play with the gorilla. I'm gonna swim with the alligators. Boy, you would be surprised. And then I think I might go up there and just lay dormant into a planet with the big red stuff so hot they're burning everybody in hell. I might lay in there for 100 billion years and just enjoy. And then come back out later on and then enjoy some more. And then go right back to another galaxy or create one or build a world myself. That's how God reward his people. What you mean reward here? Let's do anything your heart desire. That's what God said. Don't worry, your heart desire. You just got to come through this here fix that you're coming through. I give you your heart desire. And that's what most people don't understand. And then they get caught up into the world with these little nickel and dime feelings down here. So they just overlook everything there. But it look like the time be going short on you, be going fast on you. But then here you is short, and then there you go. It's time to die. And then here come fear when it come time to, because you look back on your past and you see all the badness that you be able to put out. And then here come the fear. And then you overlook all the good righteousness that's coming because you didn't live in a godly type way to make your period on this earth eternal. Are you gonna be in hell burn? Oh, please, oh, mama, nothing. You can't call mama, you can't call daddy, you can't call nobody. And that's how life is. That's why I said take advantage of it now. Get in your heart now. Learn your heart and stay into it now. I don't care about the churches get with scriptures long as it's from here to Miami. And they expect you to know every scripture there is. You ain't got to do that. Just go to your heart. Do just like what Jesus said. Go to your heart. It's right in that chest of yours. That's where all those emotions come. They right there in there. Treat people exactly how you want to be treated. Let me get out of here, cause my wife and my wife and I be trying my best to get as much knowledge out to my kids as I can. But sometimes I fail. Sometimes they think I'm the stupidest. I'm the stupidest person there is. But listen to me. Listen to me. Is anything that I said was wrong? Did it show where I didn't care about them? Is anything I said wrong? No. Most of the time, it be the devil sitting up in there trying to make everything that you said and try to reason out to the people. They try to make it like it's bad. The only thing I care about is eternity for all my kin people, for all the people in the whole world. I want them to have eternity. Eternity.